Monday! It's here! And so are we. We're here to play! Nobody Wants to Die. Yes. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We weren't here Friday. Hey, get the dance on, Demonic. Tiny little dancing person in the corner. I like that. Yeah, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. We're going to be missing Friday again this week. I hate it, but have to give some leeway for some things happening on Fridays. But just this week, and then we're good. Also got almonds. Got delicious almonds. We're gonna play Nobody Wants to Die. We're gonna do some votes because, you know, our next stream day is Wednesday, and we have nothing to play. We're just completely empty on things to play, so we kind of need to figure that out. We've got both an ordinary kind of action adventure slot and point-click adventure slot, all rolling it in one. So that's gonna be good. Hello, Jay and Demonic. Doing okay. Like to hear that. I mean, okay's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ah, man. So yeah, Nobody Wants to Die is the. We're gonna have some votes, get some inputs on what we're gonna be doing Wednesday, and we're gonna have like a temperature reading about. I looked up how long this game is, and it's not that long. We could theoretically beat it today. So I'm like kind of thinking, okay, I'm looking at new releases. The big new release is going to be Star Wars Outlaws coming out on Friday. Presumably we can jump into that Monday if we beat Nobody Wants to Die today. But also, in the very near future, we're going to have the release of Stalker 2, which would be thematically connected to the games we play as well. So it all seems, you know, it all seems good. It's all good stuff. Apparently I need a controller for this game. What am I pressing on right now? Oh. Okay. Goes right to where we were. Interesting. Yeah. And the fact that we fully funded our chat funded stream last stream means we got to figure out what kind of thing we're gonna do. Oh, little tiny screen. Goodness. Okay. So we're coming towards some discoveries. IMAX. Okay, this is taking us back where we started. And where it begins. Anybody hearing that? Anybody actually hearing the dialogue? I didn't hear that. Maybe it's my speakers again. No, you didn't hear that. We got it in subtitles. Maybe we're only getting mono audio. I just found a really interesting Easter egg that I didn't know existed in Metal Gear Solid 1. If you play the game with mono audio on, and you fight the helicopter, they'll be like, you know, listen for the direction the helicopter's in. Oh, wait. You're on mono audio? I can't believe it. Hilarious. Okay, we'll restart that. I'll plug and unplug the HDMI cable because that worked last time. And presumably, between all of these things, we'll okay, that's not right. The audio is really, really slow. It's supposed to be like that? The game messing with us? It's super quiet and really, really slow. I have never had a bug like this in my life. What the shit is this? Come on! Come on! What kind of fucking bug does that? Okay, okay. What is the deal with all this? Like, okay, we can quit this. Okay. Because I know I had this plugged into my other TV. I'm like, between the two things, like switching between the two TVs, does that like do something weird? I don't know why it would. I have no idea why that difference. I could output mono. That doesn't make a lot. Okay. Try this again. Try this again. I can hardly believe it. Super slow-mo voices and it's quiet. All right. If I go like load game, so it like has one. It's a one save kind of deal for each plate, I guess. Just like auto save. It's doing it again. What on earth could compel this happen? It is kind of a trip. Hey, is it gonna regulate itself? It's a... At least have the subtitles. Okay, I mean, we obviously can't enjoy the story. If I switch the language, let me just try. Let's go out. You can switch the language. Troubleshooting this, like, this is a console game. The console game. I don't even know if the language affects the spoken language. Okay. No, it doesn't. It's probably still an English track. I could restart the console. Console dying? I mean, I sure hope not. It sounds bad, but I'm reasonably sure the console should not be done. What in the hell would make this happen? Wheel everything. I mean, I can disable. I don't think that'll do. Maybe, maybe the timing of the dialogue is tied to the subtitles somehow. No. Isn't it? We're gonna restart the console. That's what we're gonna do. Holy crow. Well, this is weird. This is a weird way to start it. It worked fine last time. Bugs, I guess. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Game. Come on now. Okay, we restarted. I will also investigate manage game and add-on. Space installed on. Also, other question. I mean, I know I got 12 gigabytes free. Gotta earn the jank tag. That you're damn right. You could clear some space off the hard drive, maybe. Contents. So on the internal drive, it says it's on the internal drive. So let's throw something off of here. See if the maybe there's like too little space on it. I haven't even tried Valorant yet, and I don't actually care that much. So let's see if like giving a little extra space, maybe it was like bumping up against limitations on the hard drive. All right, come on now. Uses an autosave, but if something goes wrong with that save, not go back. That is one problem with that. A load of crap. I'm gonna have to like reinstall the game. This is just so weird. Okay. Well, next option is to reinstall the game. Yeah, I hope it's not a corrupt save. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I could probably make up that progress. Where is it here? Oh, this is install sign game. Uninstall, move. Go to my gigantic library, and these are just the games that not on Game Pass that I own. Nobody wants to die. I got Murdered Soul Suspect for $2. You'll believe it. Another game that, like, at some point, it seems like it's got some of those detective-y vibes. I don't know. Seems like not a lot of people clamored for it, but I think it looks like a hidden gem. All right, so that's gonna reinstall in the background. What are we gonna play in the meantime? Things don't go to plan. It's only 27.43 gigabytes. Yeah, it's a fun game you play with your mom. Nice. I mean, I gotta admit, I haven't tried Alan Wake 2 yet. I did get it on sale, and I am curious. That's something. But we really want to do a deep dive on something like. What is something? Kind of jump into. Oh yeah. The Doom 1 and 2 re-release that everybody got updated. Night Dive did a re-release. They got all these nice new levels for. Oh yeah, I was trying out Sigil. This is the John Romero made expansion. It came out a couple of years ago, but this one has a bunch of stuff. I started playing the SNES Civilization this past week. That's awesome. I don't know how that version of Civilization plays, but I know the SimCity one was really good. You were playing that. Wait, all of the sounds are weird. All of the sounds are weird. Yeah, and the music is great in it. Why are my sounds weird? What? I didn't really like. Video testing. Maybe I should look to my capture device as well. Maybe it's doing something weird. This is a whole other part. Yeah, I did do a restart, but maybe I'll do like a heavy reset audio settings. I'll do that. There's like I did one reset, but like there's do like a complete shutdown of the thing. I think it completely gets rid of any data when you do it that way. I think it retains some of the memory otherwise. Everything sounds yeah. I don't know, it was all muffled. So it seems like no matter what game I'm playing, it's doing that, which is really stupid. What? Whoops. I'm gonna also look at my settings. Captures. Yeah, having weird slow-mo audio. What would cause that? Oh yeah! We're flying, everybody. We're flying. All right. I'm hoping that they restart fixed it. Hope of mine. We're like reinstalling Nobody Wants to Die just so we can finish that game. I think it'll keep the save data no matter what. There's definitely been something weird. So if the audio's still weird about the, let's investigate if the audio in Doom is, because we generally know what Doom's supposed to sound. And it doesn't change my quick resumes. Yeah, this is the re-release of the Dooms. Woo! Dino Crisis. Get down. Get down. At least that sounds normal. That's not related to the other sounds. Okay, that definitely sounds right, and it's really, really loud. Okay, I think like the redeemed sounds are perfectly normal, so we've confirmed that much. So yeah, I think we fixed it with like a full shutdown. I think that's what happened. The bad news is we uninstalled and are reinstalling Nobody Wants to Die. But until that point, let's play some Sigil. All right. What is the deal here? We're in some kind of star. Hey, no way! I never even thought of that. Never even thought of that. We're double Doom right now. Okay. Oh, something opened over here. All right. Okay, do we have more ammo around? We're at 100 health, so that's good news. But, okay. Those things do stuff. Okay, we are out of shotgun ammo. This is bad news. Okay, more of that. There we go. We got a little bit of shotgun. All right. All right. The buttons. Okay, I can like switch weapons like that. Don't want to waste any shotgun. Oh fuck! Get out of here. There we go. That was health. Come on. Good. Don't want to fall over the sides. Doom guy runs so fast. Crazy. Guessing we want it. I think I see it. Right. Anyone else out here? All right. I hear you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, they just had to be them. The Pinky Demons. What am I in for? All right. Oh, what? That unlocks something? I swear I saw that move a second ago. Want to make sure there's no secret. Ah, well. Level. Okay, that was pretty cool. That's a really neat level there. How we doing on the install? 22%. Generally, I'm pretty fast with it, but... Ooh. Shit. Sneak up on him. Get the shotguns. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay, we're at 13%. This is getting nuts. Ooh, yeah. That was gonna happen, right? Wow, this is crazy. So easy. Okay, I see a switch on the other end there. Get there. Oh, the hell? Seven health already. Oh, come on. No, you gotta. It only comes down if you're back. Okay. So we got that guy over there. Shoots green shit at us, but maybe we should go this way. Bet you there's enemies here too. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay, this time we know where to go. We know where to go. Let me up. Okay, slightly more health, but still. Oof. Am I the man? Am I? Well, then that makes you the other man. How about that? Hit that thing. What did that do? Oh man. Crazy. But your biggest fan. What is happening? Ah. What is hitting me there? I don't even know. Is it invisible? I know these games have some stupid invisible enemies sometimes. This isn't 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. What is going on about that? People came here expecting 50 Cent, and I'm sorry. Oh my god. Ah! Oh man, that sucks. I mean, or wait, I'm apparently alive. Ah. Okay, I made it back up here for some reason. Why am I alive? Why? Why? Get me up here. Okay, so we know there's that guy. Can I cheese this guy a little bit? 13 health is not a lot. If only I could aim up, you know? The ancient days of gaming, let me tell you, it's true. Yeah, we used to swap this game around on floppy disks. It was the thing. This game was the thing, let me tell you. Okay, he just does not want to die, and you know what? That's fair because nobody wants to die. It's 39%. God. Yeah, we need a chainsaw. We do. What else was over here? We're out of ammo. This is a hardcore level set. Oh, sweet Jesus. Can I punch you enough? This is not gonna work. Not gonna work. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Well, there's a thing there. What does that do? This thing? Oh, it gives us a secret area. Okay. Now what? I can punch them to death with this stuff, right? Theoretically, I can punch them to death. But I also take damage, so why would I want to do that? Oh man. Ah! Now it's worn off and immediate regrets. You make it a fucking plug-in? Yeah. Doing some Oblivion mods? That is awesome. Yeah, Oblivion's a good time. Oblivion is a grand old time. Wait, what else we got? Game will be done in, I don't know. For Meat Boy? I never beat that. Been working on your shit on and off for a dog's age. I really wanted to see some of it at some point. See what you're working on. Because it sounds cool. And do a show and tell sometime. All right.
Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, post about it when you're ready. Complete. Easiest game ever. Easiest game will. Here we go. I don't know what people are talking about. This is an easy game. Alright. Well, what was the... There we go. You don't think I have a server for me? You mean like a Discord server? It should be on the About Me page. You should pop in there if you Discord, that is. Sounds so meaty. Wait, what? Oh, you go that way. Yeah, there's the. What's going on here? What? This is a thing? Okay. Oh. How does one do this? Is the question. Gotta be a trick. Game over. What? As if. Okay, whatever. What's all this? You have been watching me a while, but then, you know, not everybody, you know, has a Discord server, so you don't always make an exception. But yes, we do stuff there. I don't know what we do. There's lots of topics, lots of fun. There we go. All right, all right. All right. You can never get the girl. Oh no. You gotta like wear away just enough. There we go. Fuck. Damn it. I mean, Celeste makes this game a little bit easy, right? I mean, I'm sure this gets a lot harder in the end, though. Oh, look at that. I unlocked a gamer picture. Awesome. It could be a Meat Boy on my gamer tag now. what I wanted. Ah! Oh, we got the palms. Also, how's nobody wants to? It's 63%. Good. Damn it! I did that death unlock that avatar for me? Damn it! Okay, this is where it gets going. This is where it gets going. No. Yes. No. Yes. Ah. Ah. Wonderful. Damn it. He leaves like meaty sauce all over everything. Now that is precision accuracy. There! Damn it. Oh. So much meat all over everything. Kind of making me hungry though. Oh, the courses are getting more convoluted, everybody. There we go. Oh. Oh, overcompensating. His little feet move really fast. You can't slow him down very easily. I don't know. I almost just did that intentionally. One is where I'm like, oh my god. This time is fine. There we go. Booyah! Look at all the dying meat boys. Wow. You might be able to pass over the top. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe you'll get access to the warp levels. Who knows? 75%. Still got a little bit of percent to go. I see how this is gonna be. Oh fuck. Oh. Okay, so we get that one's there. Oh, really? Is that what they call a split? Yeah, something like that. Okay, we'll get this one. We'll get this one. We gotta get this one. It is mocking us, this level. Gotta get this one, and then we can check our progress, and then that might be ready very soon. Oh, we can do this. Ding. 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 Oh, are you kidding me? At the last second, are you kidding me? Oh. Okay, this one we're safe. Now. This time. But okay. All right. You got it. Look at all those meat boys. Crazy. Pretty crazy. 86%. Close. Yeah. Well, let's start a vote. let's do that. Everybody prepared to vote on Wednesday slot 1. What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? What are we gonna play? Well, ready for this? Ready for this? Let's start. Number 1. All I need is one thumbs up, one acknowledgement. I will press that button. We will watch a trailer, and it might be the one that we want to play. All right, here we go. Demonic says it. Even if we just get... Sorry? Oh. Hold up just a minute. I'll be right back. I don't... And okay, now we're ready, right? We have the... Yeah, okay. Now we're ready, right? Yes. I apparently had stolen Valkyrie's car keys for some reason, and she needed them. So option number 1. super cool. I have had it for like a long time and never really played much of it at all. It's been re-released in a 1.1 update, so you can play it like this. I also have the remake of it that we could play if we prefer. I mean, that's a possibility. But first, let's see if people want to see this game. Outcast. A world created in voxels, one of the first of its kind. It's got some, nice retro graphics. I mean, what can you say? It's a beautiful game. So beautiful. I don't know much about the story. I know it's got a sequel recently too. And the sequel was released to, pretty much no hype. I'm kind of like, man, this series seems like it deserves a little bit better than that. Seems interesting. You tried it? Did it jive? Do you feel it? Yeah. The original 1999 classic. I actually used to have the big box of this. Okay, this makes it worth it.
Energy source detected.
Yeah, wow. Amazing. So yeah, that is option number 1 is Outcast. We could play any different version of it. It was too grindy for you, but you probably like it, yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I'll consider taking a look one way or the other at some point or other. Option number 2, very different,
Peggy
very
18.
different. Something completely different.
So much has changed. I've been gone for too long. They beat us to the bone. No one knows how. The world was
Yes,
forced
the-
into submission.
Well-received reboot
They took
of
our
the
freedom,
granddaddy of all first-person shooters.
tore down.
I didn't
It took
get to
centuries to
finish
build.
this one, and I never played Wolfenstein 2,
They terrorized
new
the world with their
Colossus.
power.
and I figure at some point it is worth remedying that.
Enslaved millions.
It seems like a really cool alternate history kind of vibe.
Rebellions.
Maybe
Resistance.
a little heavy.
Crushed beneath an iron boot.
The action seems
stealing our future.
really awesome. And a
Locked in
cool
their
story.
mind.
Deals with
They
heavy
think the war
topics,
is over,
but it seems to do it really well.
but they're dead wrong.
So that is the New Order. Option number 2. This is for Wednesday slot 1. We got 2 down, 1 to go. What is the last option? Look. Now here is the original game by Arcane Studios. A really great follow-up, spiritual successor to Ultima Underworld, a game that I love very dearly. But this is a bit of a reboot. It's got a lot of immersive sim elements. You could say there's like maybe some thief DNA in there. There's a bit of puzzliness going on. But definitely got that RPG spell system stuff happening. This is a cool game. I have both the PC version and the extremely rare Xbox original version. That I only learned existed a few years ago. I was like, wait, there was an Xbox version? Crunchy worthy jank. That's what I like to hear. We're on point is what you're saying. Completely on point. Alright. So I will set up, so this is for Wednesday slot 1. I'll set up the poll. Slot 1. We got Outcast. There is Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein, depending on who you talk to. The Order and Arx Fatalis. All cool games. Putting up the poll for 2 minutes. Put that down here. Let's take a look over, see how we're doing on this. It looks like we're ready to roll on Nobody Wants to Die, finally. Hopefully no more audio issues and subsequent panic and uninstallation and reinstallation. Hopefully we've circumvented any need for any more of that. Hopefully. We seem to get the audio working fine in Doom. Meat Boy. I'm assuming it's fine now. But you know what they say about assume. Makes an ass out of you and me. Never be sure.
After our little nightly talk,
there we go.
I knew I wasn't alone
there
in
we
all
go.
this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
All right. Yeah.
James,
yeah, a little crackly. I think I can fix that generally by disconnecting the HDMI cord. Why does it do this? Why is it giving me so much hassle? Isn't console gaming supposed to be easier? Theoretically. It's supposed to be easier.
Turn on the camera.
There we go.
Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in
All right,
rehab,
what are the
so don't
results?
tempt me.
Congratulations to... Oh shit, it's a tie. We got Outcast and we got Arx Fatalis. How are we going to determine a winner on that one? That's tough. Well...
Let's see if the feds left anything behind.
Ready.
So we got Outcast and Arx Fatalis. 3 to 6. Okay. I'll put Arx Fatalis on 1 to 3 on the little dice thing. And beyond that will be Arx Fatalis. Arx Fatalis the first 3. Outcast is the second 3. Let's throw it down on that. We got a 2. Got a number 2, which means Arx Fatalis is the winner. That is the winner. I was thinking, like, because this has a skull on it, I was like, maybe the skull should do something special, but then I'm like, you're just way overthinking it. Way overthinking it. So Arx Fatalis is going to be Wednesday slot 1. But that's not all the votes we have today, folks. We got more votes. Oh, do we have more votes?
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies.
All right.
So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
Can I look at the map again? No, you just put away the map and I can't ever see it again. Okay, fine. Going into the crime scene. Whoops. That certainly looks interesting. Oh. I gotta be able to open the map. It says, like, look at the place marked on the map, and I can't look at the map. Seems kind of ridiculous, no? Oh, no. Look. There was a little indicator.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
See something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
At the X-ray tool. Oh. Yeah. Cool.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
This is a refrigerator. Sound like an expert.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking.
Splits off? What? I'm following the original trail.
The wall is a meter from the safe.
This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Though, it doesn't look connected. What next?
Do we have a card? Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea.
Whoa.
Push it.
Okay, that's cool.
James, what is happening?
Sarah?
Oh, okay, that's not good. Locked in.
So green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection.
I'm just gonna turn subtitles on. Just quality of life. Do we keep up with it all? Do you have any more audio
Another
issues?
victim. Just more questions.
I'll...
Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven.
It must be a very nice. Ooh, yeah.
What?
Was it the Knights Templar all along? Could be. Ooh, shadows.
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker.
Damn.
Wonder what he thinks about him in the law now.
Yeah, I feel like we got familiar notes. Hey, is it just here that I need the clues? So I have to like take pictures of things? Can't seem to zoom in anymore. I'm gonna say it's probably elsewhere. Oh,
He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is.
yeah, like it's been in some other game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, see that. Like,
Blagojevich. Journalistic scum.
still got the indicator on. Okay, I see. There were 3 victims here.
Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. But why did he fall? And where's the killer? What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day. Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Not surprised to see you. Debauchery is your specialty.
So,
How to quell the masses. Oh, nice. They even think about us after hours.
Well, their plans will have to wait.
senator against the government, she gained the trust of the masses and direct attention. Something other than the bill. For what? Chris, governor will announce increased security measures. Terrorism. It is. Themes of distraction. Talk to the assistant. Send a note to all three by tomorrow.
She knew what was going on.
And she took part anyway.
Have to ask about the money. What will happen to it if there are more fees? Answer that he will go to social welfare to support those who can't afford it. At that point, he's supposed to shut up.
Interesting.
This notebook is worth a fortune.
Then why did you leave him?
What about body inflation and where are they? Never to agree unless he writes will. President about the relationship with his daughter. One scandal per shell. Besides that, already in that shell, it was an open secret that he had Stockholm syndrome. Hard to say if there's anything more interesting to squeeze out of it.
What?
And thus, conspiracy theories are born.
Creating a secret society. Prepare. People who could participate in it. I need demands. I need to find some conspiracy theory shit based on technology, maybe from outer space. Green probably won't agree to that. How to sell it to people? That's interesting. That wasn't far off with the secret society thing. Not Knights Templar. Not the Templar.
Another crime scene, another bar. Clearly, booze is as deadly as they say. Masks can be symbolic. Maybe members have to earn them.
Chandelier fell.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. No, fuck it. Shot. Needs a closer look. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
Okay, what happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head. Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
A shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. Shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
Shot the killer.
Better every minute.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you. They did all.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot.
With the council, we've received your request and would like to invite you to the club. The date and time will be delivered discreetly by courier. If you decide to come in a different shell, please bring an invitation with you. Look forward to seeing you.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense. It's too rich for my blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's what you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
And he was done running. He fell limply. He died in flight. Yet something or someone stopped them. Shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery love.
Glass? A lot of shrapnel? Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
Oops. You need to conversation.
You? Here? Rachel would be disappointed. But I'm not too surprised. This reminds me of something. I saw
What a
one just
pure
like it in the
coincidence.
safe. Only degenerates can afford
Flashlight
to endure
doesn't work.
prohibition with dignity.
No reason. I can't even use any of my other tools. Want me to fumble in the dark here?
Voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. Couldn't he just
Okay, interesting.
slot into a regular closet like the rest of us.
Ooh la la! Now this is a party. Okay.
When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed. Nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Maybe when they're incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations.
Lovely bus.
Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
Looks vaguely Greek, but who could say?
Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Blood trail. And anything else? It's time for pictures of your friend. I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. 9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. Went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from Eco Marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. It looks like he almost
Hey,
bled out
Callis,
before
what's
you
going
shot him.
Are
down?
you suggesting there was more than one killer?
We're gonna be
Unlike the
playing
rest,
some
this one
games
was
later
murdered
today, getting that hyped up.
voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds.
But how's your day been going so far? And over here, Stalling Halo, awesome. Yeah, the whole Master Chief Collection is quite a hefty download. I was surprised initially, but yeah, it shouldn't be forever, anyways. First day back to school, it was great. Yeah, I kind of miss, like when you're going to school, sometimes it's just like, it's just school, but when you're out of it, man, I miss it.
Pretty much everyone here knows each other.
But yeah, it seems like you're doing something you really want to do, and that also keeps it interesting.
Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Oh, your school's supposed to move to free online textbooks? That is amazing. One of the most expensive things if you're having to buy damn textbooks. Sometimes, like,
She was bleeding like hell.
sometimes you'd like be able to find old editions of new textbooks that you could get like for a fraction of the price, and it had most of the same material. Not always. That was my experience, anyways. You get a $1,000 stipend from the Veterans Administration to pay for books. Free $1,000. Nice. Well, isn't that something? Wow, that's pretty crazy. Ooh, they were having a 6. They were having a 6. He couldn't do much about it. Sex was happening to him. Ooh.
Shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
Kinda silly. You should have just stayed down. I'm not sure. Like, I was debating whether to do mouse and keyboard or controller. I mean, controller is the OG, right? For Halo. I guess I'm kind of curious. I've never actually played Halo with a mouse and keyboard before. I'd be okay trying it, but if you're afraid of me, zooming in on some extra headshots, then I don't mind either way. Yeah, controller is the original, the authentic Halo experience.
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
Yeah, if we ever do deathmatch, yeah, we would have to make sure. Those are the ground rules. Ground rules, we gotta have the same control scheme. For sure, for sure. So are we gonna be doing Halo 2? Are you down for Halo 2? Or was there another one you wanted to work through in the collection? Because I know you'd mentioned you hadn't played through that one yet. Because, yeah, two would be cool. But whatever you want to do.
Same weapon?
Campaign, the quality of our drink lies in the care. We focus on our family's heritage and strive to provide the best experience of every era. By choosing our liquor, you can be sure that you are in good hands and your evening will be unique. This is not written on this magazine. Isn't that curious? Did they mess up, or is this some kind of strange
Yeah, 9mm.
thing?
And empty.
Yeah, you were planning on 2, then maybe we could do others after if you want to. Yeah, 3 co-op. 3 was the first time I played Halo Online co-op, because I think we've established that 2 didn't have online co-op. I did play a bit of 2 split screen, and recently went back to it with Valkyrie. We were playing through the whole series at one point, but I love these games. They're great. Yeah, I should have been on the Smash bottle. You're totally right.
You were shooting blindly at Cadus.
Yeah, I think that that was a little oversight, but hey, some butt crack. Okay.
Was she waiting for her moment?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. I just had to come at it from the right angle there.
Drake had type O negative blood.
Yeah, make sure it
It's a
works.
different type. She's
Get
pricey.
whatever settings set up you need to sit. I'm looking forward to it.
Atomic lead. Burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Let's see. It.
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadus's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. Lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? Beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Did you leave the Shrine of the Weapons? Very subtle. Check to see if any victims were killed with this gun. .9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? What does she have to do with all this? A recording console? I wonder what it turns on. Zilch.
It connects back to... They all connect here. Is...
Let's see where you take me. This must be a dead end.
Yeah, we need to be friends first, so I am... My tag on there should be the same as here, because you set up a Microsoft account, right? So I should be Crunchy Boy 4605. So you'll need to add that. Yeah. It doesn't have the pound sign in when you actually like add it. What's happened here? And on a base here. One just goes all the way around. Here you are.
Let's root deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
Takes us down. That's Microsoft. You can add me on Steam, but I think Master Chief Collection you need to have a Microsoft account to play with people.
Pay the price for the gods'
If I'm correct.
eternal hangover.
If you want my Steam ID, I can give you that too. Steam ID. Steam ID. Known basically as Crunch X currently. If you search Crunch X, it'll come up. Yeah. Maybe there's a way to do it on Steam. I like when you entered in Master Chief Collection. Did it have a way to do it? I mean, maybe not. Maybe you have to use like an Xbox app, which would be silly, but yeah. Steam is CrunchX. That's my handle on Steam. Alright, this is funky. Whoa, what do we got here? We have other shells.
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Special features. Illegal tattoo. Ooh. So illegal about that tattoo.
You recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Take her right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
That's pretty twisted, man.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
That's me. That's the one.
To do it. How the
Yep.
fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend
I'll add you in a
time
minute.
with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Thank you, Demonic. Just doing a little cover-up job. I see you. Much. But yeah, I'll add you right now. What we got here? There we go. Yeah, I suppose careful with that. Not too. Would have thought there would be an easy way to actually deal with that from here. Oh well. If I get some odd friend requests, I only accept people I know anyways, and I get so much spam anyways on different platforms, whatever. I trust most of yous. But thank you for the effort anyways, I do appreciate it. Yeah.
Same as on the table at Green's. He was here.
So I can go back on there, but is there anything else around here? Oh, this is really dark.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC, though the certificate is missing.
The account is Crunchy Boy 4605. I don't know if the capitals matter. I put the capital on the C for Crunchy and the B for Boy, but I don't think it actually matters. But yeah, 4605. We gotta save Sarah.
I'm just wondering.
Nice.
Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Honestly, I suggest the anniversary is as, you know, a nice way to play it, you know, in 2024. But honestly, like, you can flip-flop between the old graphics and the new graphics.
This much gel could
So
blow up
it's
the
really
Senate.
whatever vibe you're looking for. We can play either together. I think, like, if you play one, you can, like, flip-flop between them on your end to have, like, retro graphics or modern graphics. It'll be like Halo 2 either way. Have it either way. And we can play together
You
regardless.
can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will fight find them here?
If I shut them in here.
Yes.
Yeah. Anniversary. I think they did a good job with it.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Ooh. Close it up. Close it up. Yeah, there's a lot of files. Yeah, even the launcher is 18 gigabytes. It's crazy. Yeah, pretty huge.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
And we
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Remember that already.
You more or less
whoa,
where she lived,
that's a pretty
but
cool
how she
rendition
lived.
of Liberty
Say
Island.
below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up, somehow I have to find her.
All right, so where to look?
Bar here. Focus, James. Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Where did the transfer cable go?
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
Where you at, girl?
Even from here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you even live here? It doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. It must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look.
Hey, Lady Liberty, what's going on? I guess people just didn't give a fuck when it came down.
In the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
All right, seems like we got some compelling shit happening. But also, we should have the next vote. So that we can vote on slot 2 for Wednesday. Everybody ready for this? This is the point and click adventure game slot for Wednesday adventuring. We've got 3 options once again. I can get that all together here. We can do some vote action. Your Xbox profile picture is a low-res cat girl because it hasn't been changed since the 360. Yeah, I had an old one for a while, but yeah, it's awesome. So let's get the votes on for our Wednesday adventuring segment. What is going to be option number 1.
Welcome to the last resort.
We got some obscurities here. Got some
The
interesting,
adventures we'll
obscure,
have,
but interesting looking
the
games.
stories we'll tell. You can't live without us.
Got some interesting pre-rendered stuff.
Resort for now. Don't
Crazy
be
characters.
So cheap. Buy this game, and you won't be disappointed. 9. Over and out.
So the game is called 9, The Last Resort. Yeah, eyeballs on stocks. What's not to love there? All right, number 2 choice. I have heard tell that this is an excellent adventure, but nobody seems to know about it. Hey, it sounded kind of like Chris Farley. Who knows? A lot of celebrities were drawn to FMV games back in the day. Yeah, I know like basically nothing about this, but seems conceptually
I
very.
fear that even death will not release me from these nightmares.
We thought you'd never find us.
The name of the game is Morpheus, not to be confused with famed Matrix character. I was ready to almost pass by it, but then I started seeing some glowing discussions.
He sees only this surface.
What is this bad day on the Midway? I mean, in games of this era had a vibe. They had such a vibe.
The storm wind is letting up. A shadow. In this blinding tunnel of light, I'm drawn to its darkness, warmth in this Arctic desert. Is it a tree?
Yeah, man. That seems like a trip. That seems like a trip. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, we got one more possible collection. One I have brought up once before. It seems like a classic.
Coming from the Terran Regional Representative.
Mr. Corda, I know you are retired, but we need you to deal
Oh,
with
yes.
a very sensitive, very secret...
A lot of themed sci-fi people involved with this one. The name of the game, Chrono Master. It seems compelling and interesting. I think it's got time mechanics. I remember seeing advertisements for this in magazines as a kid, and I thought the main character just looked so cool. But is there a good game there? Well, a lot of people seem to reference it. You know, when you're looking back, classic point-and-click adventure games. So those are the current options for Wednesday slot 2. Let's put a poll up. Wednesday slot 2 selection. We have 9, The Last Resort, that has a monkey on the cover. I don't know why. We have Morpheus, and we have Chronomaster. So put that up for 2 minutes. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, some original stuff, not the standard fare. So I'm always excited about that. All right, let's get back on the game and see how the pool does. All right. Turn that down just slightly. Going. Where are we going with it? Who needed an internet connection? Somebody. Coffee is life. A hacker lives here.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
What time do I go on Wednesdays? You're out of school at 2, so yeah, Wednesdays I usually start between 1:30 and 2 and go till about 6:30 on Wednesdays. And yeah, Wednesdays we feature point-and-click adventure games in the second slot, and we're going to be starting the first-person immersive sim RPG Arx Fatalis. That's going to be in slot 1 on Wednesdays. So that's interesting.
Sarah?
I hope he has a gun. You have Arx Fatalis for Xbox? So do I!
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
It's actually pretty rare, actually. Backwards here, but you know. Yeah, it was expensive for an Xbox game. Yeah, it's a great game. I think it's really fantastic. It's been a long time since I played it. I'm not sure whether we'll play the Xbox version or the PC version. There's a, I think it's an open source, like, modernized port called Arx Libertatis for PC, I think. Something like that. I think you paid like 80 or paid a little but wanted to support your local store. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's actually a good get, because this is kind of hard to come by. For sure. And I find it interesting, like there were a lot of PC ports to Xbox that didn't get on any other console. And this is definitely one of them, along with Deus Ex Invisible War and Thief, Deadly Shadows, and some of the, you know, the great games that I love. But it's nice to be able to play them, you know, on a controller, chill out on a couch with them. It's one of the top 5 most expensive Xbox games, yeah. I want to get a hold of Call of Cthulhu Dark Quarter of the Earth again. I used to have the Xbox version, but there was a bug that when you were playing it on a 360 backwards compatibility, you couldn't finish the game. And that was just terrible. So I consequently never finished it on Xbox, and I sold that version of it. And I played it on PC years later. It was one of the first games I streamed on here. And I really love that game, but now I'm like, why did I get rid of the physical version? But then, you know, oh shit! That about. you not seen anyone play Call of Cthulhu for a long time? Yeah, it was buggy. It was buggy, no question. But it's awesome. I want to replay it at some point. I really do. Maybe as we get towards Halloween, might be able to throw a bit of that in here. I don't know. I've also got Alien Isolation that I haven't ever played before, so that's sort of like a consideration. Might get some Alien Isolation on or something. And, you know, they're always the fucking mannequins. I feel like this is well-trodden territory, mannequins. Condemned Criminal Origins, I think it peaked at that point. Come on. Condemned was also a very good spooky game. So what if Sarah was the bad guy the whole time? If that is the twist, I'm gonna be like groaning. I hope it wasn't that actually. But it's like we're looking for Sarah at this point. So our Fatalis has gone down a bit since you last looked. Number 53 complete. Okay. Still the 30 most expensive Xbox games though, yeah. So yeah, yeah, it's probably come down a bit. I have not seen it in any of the used market that I've looked for. You know, I keep an eye out for those things. I don't see it anywhere, so I was very fortunate to have a copy, I think. What's going on here? Those are motion sensors.
What the hell?
Oh shit. Well, this isn't good. Alright.
You thought I'd be an easy target.
It is the twist I thought it was. Please don't shoot.
Don't shoot! Put the gun down, now!
Right. Then we live happily ever after.
How did you find her? Because she is him.
And I'll let you live.
Yeah, that is the twist. Grown. Okay, how are the poll results? How did we do? 9, the last resort with 2 votes. All right. It looks funky, doesn't it? It looks pretty funky. So I'm down with that. Down with that. So yeah. We'll see the other selections again in the future. I guarantee it. They'll be back, but 9, no. Seems like it'll be interesting. What have you done to her? You are her. You are her, aren't you?
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Deus Ex Rat. Deus Ex Rat. A toast to our friend Deus Ex Rat. Whoops. I wasn't paying attention enough, and that is my bad. But here's to our friend Deus Ex Rat for making another appearance.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Woo! Hot sauce.
Okay, cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
Okay, what the fuck?
What in the
Okay, maybe
actual
she's
fuck's
not the
going
killer, or
on?
maybe she still is the killer.
He broke into my house. Sorry.
Giving me a tattoo? Why? Why are you doing this? No? Oh, okay,
I'm
that's kind of
almost
cool.
finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
Yeah, the second choice had some lunacy vibes
That's
too,
fine,
yeah.
right?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't
That's
think anyone
true.
would bother trying to find me.
That's true. Lunacy
Stay still.
definitely made an impression. I mean, I gotta say, we have gone to the depths of insane games. Thought you were in danger,
We
man.
lost contact. I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. A comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
This body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So, are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
You're all set up for Halo now? That's
Complicated
fantastic.
Stories.
All right.
Talk.
That'll
I
be
didn't
pretty soon.
want to, but I had no choice.
Yeah, we'll be
I did
breaking
something
around
sketchy.
6 o'clock,
Otherwise-
about then and back at 7 o'clock our time. And then we can start Halo at that time.
It's all right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
You, the body department liaison.
Oh, look who's holier than fuck.
You know what? If you want to do normal and just chill out, that's fine with me. That is absolutely fine. I think heroic does offer me a fair challenge, but I'm in it to have fun. Let's
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble.
threshold kids, you say?
Instead of sitting in the cold with their teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight.
See what that is.
And then something flashed.
Oh,
in the
from
pile of
Control.
rubble,
I
so
still gotta finish
we started
Control.
digging.
Gotta get that on stream
And we
here
dug until we
because
unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine.
I already
being
own
out of the
Alan
way.
Wake 2 as well as
Out of the
Control, and I hear they sync up somehow,
And we
so I
fenced it
gotta finish
right away.
Control.
And we came back here hoping to find more.
So, nobody was looking after you.
You're on your own fast in the slums, because you can either afford children, or you can afford new bodies. Not both. I was ahead of my family by the time I was 15. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. The portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back. After a month, her subscription expired. And we were broke. There was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You get it now?
Damn it.
Freaking out, dude. Too many
Got any
drugs,
ambrosia
man.
Anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
On the hitch. Weird ghosty things at bay, I guess. Any other secret? What is this, Shenmue? A collectible forklift. I feel like this is a reference. Hilarious.
I remember it. This is older than me.
The last of his kind, he fights for a better world. When darkness falls, he dons a mask and displays justice. He crows each dawn with a pure heart, knowing he's protected the streets of the city. Add-on solves puzzles and summons the Chicken of Justice. Are you worthy to become his assistant? Yes. Oh, hell yes. Max, Peter, Dario, you deserve better. Lots of them. But first, you deserve an apology. I lied to you, I haven't gone anywhere. Tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you. Sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. I only asked one thing, and I thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. Yes, I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Sounds like a real squark, yep. Agreed. I don't know if anything glows in the dark here. Oh shit, it does. Okay, cool. That's cool. Body confiscation. And we got a whole other side story developing here.
Beginning of the month.
Gonna get some groceries, cook dinner before we go on. All right. Trying to play it cool like he never promised anything. Shake your head. What do you mean, Hams? When does the Star Wars Outlaws giveaway start? Well, Hams, we don't have a giveaway, and you think that I'm that popular that connected, flattering. I wish I could give you some outlaws, but that does bring me to a topic, because we need another poll. This game won't last forever, and we got a lot of releases lined up here. Might as well beforehand, before we finish this game, get a sense of, you know, what's next. What is next after this one? So what is next for Monday? I'll put up a poll. Are we going to play Star Wars Outlaws with probably the rest of the world, but let's be honest, that game looks awesome? Or am I going to dive into Stalker 2 on channel? I'm going to probably play both regardless, but you get to see what you want to see. So put that poll up. Stalker should be September 5th. Last I checked, unless they delayed it. Did they delay it? Stalker 2 release. Oh fuck! They delayed it? Well then end poll. Forget that I said anything. It was September 5th. For like the longest time, and I had that like circled on my calendar. I guess they just needed a little more time. That's understandable, I guess. Well, forget about it then. Forget about it. We'll play Star Wars, then we will play probably Stalker when it comes out. You know, the weirdest thing is how not hyped I am for Dragon Age Veilguard for some reason. Yeah, Outlaws is good because you don't intend to play it, but Stalker 2 you do. So, alright. That worked. Yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard. Why am I not hyped about that game? I like the Dragon Age. I kind of feel like Baldur's Gate 3 might have spoiled Dragon Age forever for me. And I don't know that that's something that you can do, like completely destroy another franchise with, you know, something that's not exactly the same, you know, but that's just how I feel about it. I want to be excited about a new Dragon Age, but like every time I look at it, I'm like, this isn't Baldur's Gate 3. What the hell?
What fucking emotions management issues?
Yeah, and yeah, BioWare's track record has been definitely spotty. I mean, we don't know exactly what we're getting. Yeah, kind of looks like Destiny to you, yeah. Yeah, that series has been rocky. I liked Inquisition. I didn't like 2 very much, but I did like Inquisition. And the first one was quite awesome for the time anyways. I'd say at the time, like, that was sort of like, oh, I really like Baldur's Gate, so well, here's sort of like a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. I was really into that. But now, I don't know.
James,
they have to do something to
memories
convince
will
me.
eventually fade away.
Mine don't fade away, instead, they haunt me.
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me. More literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
Wife who keeps bothering me while I'm watching a movie?
We're at the movies.
Yeah.
Rachel
Started with
tries
that
to convince
memory.
me it's a crime flick she's already seen. They were all the same to her. And of course, she's teasing me, and I'm trying to watch the fucking movie. Right now, I'd give anything to be sitting there next to her. I'd focus all my attention on her.
Maybe then you wouldn't remember it. Maybe it's the imperfect moments that create the most precious memories.
What are we drinking to? How did you end up with these? One room is well secured. Have you read Chicken of Justice? I think that's the most important question here.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Jorbert.
My brother Dario was crazy.
As someone who
about
is
him.
partway through Baldur's Gate 3 and has never played any of the Dragon Age games, you want to go back and play them from the start. Yeah, might as well.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
Yeah, Dragon Age Origins was a really interesting start to a series, and it's become more divisive since then. But yeah. Yeah, the first one should scratch a Baldur's Gate 3 itch. Yeah, you're right. It's a whole origin dynamic of being able to start in completely different areas of the world based on your race selections. And in some cases, your class selection also affected that.
Sure.
It was a really interesting way to
I remember you mentioned that you even
make
talked with
the
him
experience
about
more
the synchro
personalized.
problems.
We've been sitting in a car for several dozen years. Had to talk about something.
First time you ended
Skyrim
up
ruined dragons for you,
reconstructing
yeah. I could see that.
You blaming
I think
yourself?
Witcher almost ruined Dragon Age for me since Witcher 2.
Cops look out for their partners. And he was my friend. So, yeah. I blame myself. I hope he gets back on his feet after all this.
One room is well secure.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum,
Mostly
but
played adventure
I gotta be
games when
able
you
to
were
close my eyes
younger because you had to
sometimes.
crap
It's
computers.
possible to break in there with
Never got
enough
to play a
effort,
lot of
but
those great
I'd have
RPGs.
time to be awake and ready.
That's fair. I know some of them weren't so demanding, but some of the, like, when it comes to like Skyrim,
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Oh, you'd love them.
yeah,
I think you'd identify with the characters.
definitely worth going back to some. Others maybe were more of a time and a place or nostalgia for some people. I think, like, yeah, there's some that are hard to get into. I'd have trouble recommending the Ultima games unless you're really hardcore, but I have enough nostalgia that it makes me want to play them again. Have you tried fighting the dragons with a Wabbajack? It's quite impressive.
You really
I like the
don't
sound of that.
remember anything about the train accident?
I have
Only
snippets.
scraps of memories, fragments. I can't put it back together. And those fucking synchro tests.
What I wouldn't give to be able to go through them.
Wabbajack is
Need
useful
time.
on legendary difficulty. Good pro
I'll have to
tips.
focus on the task. at
Very
hand.
good.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's privacy? I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I tried.
What are we
What are
drinking?
we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
Are your
Your determination. Must not have been easy for you.
Fortunate combo. I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when, where they move.
I definitely love Skyrim. I definitely love Skyrim. Even the dragons are cool to an extent.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Want to get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Want to take revenge on the system, dude?
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
This is, or what if it was hypothetical?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just curious. I hope this isn't a tough question. What happened to your siblings? Did they...
But don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
That it? Alright, grab it for a tip. Do this.
Bottoms up.
You... Honesty.
Honesty. I think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
That was in my eyeballs. We're not doing eye shots. Go blind that way. Does make you really drunk, apparently, though. What are you renting the body for?
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one?
Solma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
Say so.
Let's say you're right.
It's definitely recycled. Why would they lie about that?
You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
They're your nightmares, not hers. You're projecting your fears where they don't exist, and you have to deal with them.
James, I have to save her. Fuck!
You.
You understand?
Yeah. Probably do the same for Rachel.
Sometimes you have to cross the line. And if you do it, at least make it for someone you love.
Well, I don't know if that's what I want.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
All right.
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
We'll do it the old way then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history. Better buckle up.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Gotta connect the dots
Seriously?
again.
What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start? James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Oh, we got lots to work with now. Alright. The Green's orphanages were secretly body farms for him and other sick fucks.
I still don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
That doesn't quite.
Wish it was true.
Believe me, so do I. But there just isn't any evidence for it.
We'll break that connection for now. I'm just starting with, do we have any indication the killer took control of Green's plans? Lots of failed attempts to save the crew. Lots of these. He acted like someone was there with him. Of course, if we solve one of these, then the other one might have more to go on. The Green had an illegal consciousness transfer machine, kept it in the secret room under the foyer. That seems like a good connection here.
I can't even get my shit together after 3.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
How do you deal with that kind of desynchro?
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
This one is... What was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? That doesn't really tell us how that... Doesn't really tell us the point of the plot, it just kind of describes part of it. Let's see. Lots of failed attempts. Save the current system. Doesn't tell me a point.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself? It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. It should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Selma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit, I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer. I learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster. Okay, let's assume that this was his motive. What's next?
All his plans to save the current system had failed. What was his next move? I know the Icarus Lounge, yeah. Famous Boyle and fucking Park plotted in the same lounge with Roy, Stadiums, and Miller from the Security Company.
Oh, haven't heard that before. Good to know you still have feelings for them.
Yeah, that seems about right. No. The Green had Kovalev take out players who were symbols of the old order. In Green's final moments, there had to be more to it than just these few guys. So who... out of Senator Letcher's governor, media magnate, and influential group, they plotted to distract the little people and diffuse
Getting used to the
unrest.
big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads. You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else.
Now we need to resolve this part for sure. Green, the killing of the bodies of both those owners have been a critical mass. There are people in the city having real power. There was no way to hold back the spread of chaos. So there was no extra body or Icarite in the machine at the time of the shootout, but Green frequently... The dinosaur is taking over. He's eating the pieces. The pieces of the puzzle are gone. No, he's let us have this one. Does Green have any problems with the this mind swap? Symbols and dates, one carved half century ago. I don't see that necessarily
Why
relates
didn't we
there.
have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them.
Does this somehow prove that? I don't know that it does. But it does. Now. Okay. The Green doesn't act like himself in the recordings. The machine added to his desynchronization, but he didn't use it on the night of the incident. Do we have any reason to think someone tampered with his psyche? All delivering the same message. There's like... The orphanages. Or body farms. Well, I think the body farms might be a good indication. No? Forget about it. Yeah, there's these people.
Familiar faces, but compared to Green, they're small fry.
It's their mouth that spits out lies that millions eat up.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So it is the Ouroboros. Okay. And we're really going there. Okay.
Wolf died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Wait, what? I mean, I think I've tried all of the things at this point. Okay, do we have a reason to think someone tampered with his sight? How did it have something to do with that? Not. Is there another piece that I have? Oh, here we go. The Selma's recorder. I lost a piece. This would make sense.
There may be no evidence that they made a transfer of consciousness at the time of the incident, but his behavior...
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Why did Green have to die? Figure. This is the modus operandi of the murderer. I don't know why he would have to die necessarily, but this shows us that the death is related to something.
Like I said, I have at least three hypotheses.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we all have to die at some point, it's true. A group of journalists and celebrities from the bedroom all delivering the same myth. Yep, it was his time. Hence. But this seems like... Are they trying to cover up the orphanage? I mean, I feel like a cover-up would be a good reason.
I feel like following this lead might take a long time.
I'm just looking at all the angles.
Okay. So it's not covering that up. What to do with the journalists then,
Sure,
buddy?
you of that.
Very. About 30%.
Okay, not even that. Are we missing another piece? Oh, there's a bunch of new pieces. Okay. When am I having more pulls? When am I having more pulls? I can do more pulls. Okay. So we've unlocked a chat-funded stream. We're back down. The totals are back down. We reached our goal. Let's do another poll to determine what we're gonna do. Okay. What fun thing do we want for a chat-funded stream? I'm just gonna shoot out some ideas. I mean, everybody loves the one sitting playthrough. And we can do multiplayer bonanza. We could do could do a text adventure. Actually, no, that's not good for a single event. IRL stream to Loblaws. We could do, yeah, I could do like an IRL stream. Could be cooking. Could be other things. I can't even finish the parenthesis. It just doesn't have enough space. Do I could start a full series playthrough. Something maybe, but that would take more than one stream. Go for a walk. Could do a challenge. Chat determined challenge stream. Cleaning stream. Also a good idea. Okay. There's some ideas. See what people want. I don't know. Gonna take very, very quick break and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. What's going on here? Did my half-ass poll actually come to anything? Let's see. So everybody wants something. We've completely rejected multiplayer bonanza. 3-way split. Man, that is a tough one. I feel like it needs to be led by chat, but chat is in conflict. What is the conflict, chat? What is the conflict? One sitting playthrough is the classic. IRL stream, I could like cook something, do all kinds of things. Challenge stream, I mean, yeah, like chat determined challenge does seem scary, but I'm also for it. Oddly, nobody wants to play with me. Well, I got Callus. Callus is gonna play with me a little later. We're gonna play some Halo 2. That's what we're gonna do. It is a Xbox Live play date. Yes. Happened. So what if people don't want to play with me? Got somebody who wants to play. How do we okay, I'm gonna do one sitting playthrough versus IRL stream and see who wins, and then we'll add challenge stream into it. This is the death match. All right, one sitting playthrough versus IRL stream. Let's go see what happens there. I could combine them all into one day. That would be interesting. The one sitting playthrough does take a certain amount of resources. Do that on top of things, but I could play something. Unless it's really short. I could find like a really short. Green Shadow. Green was a key player in the intrigue, which was about burning Rome.
The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart.
Changing of the situation created a political vacuum perfect for someone who wanted
Since
to
the most
power.
influential players are more or less dead,
I like
their seats are up for
like
grabs.
that.
It would take years for his competitor to grow in political power.
True.
Fine.
You can't just grab someone off the street for a position like that.
Following
Puppet
this
Master.
lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that. Wasn't it more profitable to keep him alive?
There we go. Conclude. Conclude.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings and all
Someone
this.
vote. Someone vote. Someone vote. You know you want to. Whoever is sitting there, vote now. Vote. No, who am I kidding? Everybody in chat just wants to troll me, don't they? They don't want to actually conclude votes. Somebody vote. Somebody. Anybody? Fine, fine, whatever. You actually managed to miss it. Well, what would you have voted for between IRL stream and one sitting playthrough? Tell me that, Hams. It might sway things. And I would just be taking you on an honor system that you didn't vote.
Okay, let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
Mm-hmm. How do you figure?
I don't know. He has access to some
If I
advanced
want to
tech.
avoid
He managed
IRL
to make
streaming,
contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like
you
he
can
was
give your
in
vote to
Green's
one
head.
sitting playthrough
I
if
thought Green
it's
just committed suicide.
God
but
hand.
now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry,
You-
I've got
you
a lot of
wanna-
thoughts. What do you think?
I have
Who's behind all
to
this? Murderer or
bring
Green?
it up to
More
the
importantly,
masses
decision
what game we
was
play. That's part of the fun.
We're out of time for mistakes.
But it will definitely be on the docket. It will be a votable choice. I can guarantee that much. It will be a choice. God Hand has been rejected every time. I mean, I think it may have made it into a round. Oh no, I think it's been rejected. IRL Pokemon Go, that would be interesting. The murderer is behind it all. Green was behind it all. I want to say is the murderer, or was the murderer Green? I don't know. Did it win ages ago? Did it? Then why didn't we play it? Why not? Why didn't we? That doesn't make any sense, Hams. That doesn't make any sense. If it had a won, we would have played it. I definitely put it up there. And I remember specifically at one point putting it up there because you had called out for it. The middle of the night, screaming, God Hand! God Hand! And, yeah. It was really that big a deal for you. Murderer is behind it all. Let's go with that one.
Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other
You sense
deviants.
corruption. I think you're sowing dissent. I will listen to none of it.
And if he's aiming to paralyze
How
the
about
city
Godfoot?
to create
That's a good
chaos.
compromise.
So, what's his next step?
That motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Oh, Angerfoot. Yeah, there's a real game. Here it
Criminals are
is.
still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes. They leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Hmm.
Oh, I think I have something. 2 weeks. No, shit. I was wrong. Forget it.
Sarah, rewind.
You're gonna hook me up with some speed and sponsor me to play some Angerfoot. Well, that seems interesting.
No, you can't touch your own case.
Seems like an
or
experience that
reconstruct it,
might be
or
fun.
Explain it. You can't
Then I
defend
would
yourself.
crash.
I'm the only one who can.
Yep.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't
You're
you
just
let go
making
just this
things
once?
up.
You know
Well,
the answer.
Damn
It's
you.
still entertaining, so
Hang
I
on.
give it a pass.
I have to. What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy
I thought
to spot.
he got a snack.
Ah.
Okay.
Thanks.
A little disappointed. All right. Darkness under the stairs. Oh, here we go. You know what? I'm much the same way in company. Yes, I do test things. And it just gets a lot of eye rolls from Valkyrie. She never truly appreciates my trolling behavior. We can do this. Presumably. Come on, you can do it. Make it to shore. Why does the dream happen the same way every time? Could never get to her.
Looking in the mirror at yourself, sometimes the scariest thing imaginable. But it was time to face myself on my own, without dragging anyone else down.
All right. Get some climactic, you know, self-reflection. Self-reflection. Pretty badass.
Farewell location, Central Park. Everyone in the area is asked to leave the area for their own safety and security, according to the police.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory 1971 or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 2005. I'm going old school on this one. Yeah, pretty cool time. Yeah, go with the original. I mean, like, not that there isn't some demon qualities. Yet.
You're not really here. You're just a cocktail of desynchro and memories with a garnish of trauma.
Dude, you really don't get it. Don't do anything or you'll do something stupid. I just entered the initials and Hestia asked, am I satisfied with my work? They're calling from the top about it. This will end worse than usual.
I'll lean on him and get something. I'll find out what happened.
Fine.
A tougher one, you say?
I will. Whatever it takes.
UHF or Spaceballs, that is tough. I got a little bit of Spaceballs kind of nostalgia going, but UHF also very good. I mean, Weird Al.
Received word of gunshots in Central Park.
Gotta love that guy. Did anybody else see Weird, the Weird Al biopic? That was amazing. That was amazing. I hope everybody saw that.
The statement is that there are only two kinds of medicine.
Probably the most fun I had with a movie since the pandemic. You say UHF, but it's a tough choice, yeah. You should totally see Weird. Find some way to see it. No, it is honestly funny. You know, they got Daniel Radcliffe playing Weird Al. But It's basically like, it's not just a biopic, let's say. It was written by Weird Al. So like it's so much more. It is so much more. It's good. It's very good. Subscription unpaid. All citizens are obliged to abide by the general rules of use defined by the Code of Bodies under penalty of fine, imprisonment, and/or loss of access to the aforementioned body. Yeah, weird and hilarious like Weird Al. Exactly. Exactly. Like, honestly, since you are a lover of UHF, I can recommend it very highly. Go see Weird... What is it? Weird, the Weird Al story or something like that? Weird... No, the Al Yankovic story. Yeah, Weird, the Al Yankovic story. I think it originally debuted just on Roku TV. I don't know where you can get it now. I got it places. When I heard about it, I had to get it from the internet. So that was the thing. You're back. You got Chinese sausage on the grill. All right. Yeah. What makes the sausage Chinese in particular? What do they got in there? I'm pretty curious. I've been known to grill a good sausage myself. Oftentimes Italian.
James, are you
Fritz
there?
the cat or Felix the cat? Now that's
line,
interesting.
Remember, in this place, desynchro can
You're going
deadly.
deep.
Got any
You're going
symptoms,
deep.
Dad?
Not everybody will know what to say about that, but I know what you're talking about. I mean, Fritz the cat is more mature. A mature. I do have some nostalgia for Felix though. Marinated in the same sauce as Chinese spare ribs. Okay, that sounds delicious. You used to rent the Felix movie constantly when you were little? Yeah. Those were awesome.
I can't see anything.
I've got a lot of love for Felix, but Fritz was that sort of like naughty film that your parents would want you to watch, but because it was animated, you might get away with it. Yeah. Your mom should have just bought it. Yeah, there were movies like that with me.
Still some children, maybe some parent forgot a birthday and rushed to the store. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a point like I don't know if all kids do it, but they just want to watch the same thing over and over and over again. That was definitely me.
Most of the blood evaporated from the fire. Maybe the UV will detect something.
It came to a point where they would just rent the same movie separately so that I could watch it, and then they would watch another movie.
No ticket jokes, conductor? Anything?
That motherfucker had to shoot everyone. So many bodies lost.
What?
Why can't I remember anything?
The 90s Casper movie and the 90s Scooby-Doo movies? Whoa! Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing Casper in the theaters. I don't know, there's something unsettling about it.
Nowhere to run or hide.
Something about it, I don't know, I find unsettling. It's spooky. It's a spooky movie. Not really, but yeah, it is.
Permanently damaged. There's something here. I have to check it out. The frame was shot through. I'll check it. Looks familiar.
What's going on here?
It fits my gun. Did I?
Rocky or Rambo? I'm gonna go Rambo. I know, like Rocky, perfectly good time, but I don't know. Sometimes I just want to see some Rambo stuff. Even First Blood, which isn't as actiony, but it had the feels. When he breaks down at the end, like seeing Seeing Rambo cry, that makes me cry. That makes me cry. You're off to bed. Brain be fried. All right. Well, you take it easy. You recover your brain, and we'll see you again soon. Yeah, First Blood is your fave. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely a good one.
Refusal of body credit. This guy
Yeah,
just
we'll
had the
enjoy some
memory
Halo.
bank from
For
here.
sure.
Probably like most of the victims.
All right. Yeah, you never cared for Rocky, but maybe you see it differently. Yeah, I can enjoy it for what it is. It's not like the sort of thing that I would usually watch, but I actually, you know, I can enjoy a story of, you know, an underdog just going the distance. My probably favorite boxing movie, which is very much more dramatic, would be Raging Bull, which is a story about the consequences of head injuries. Basically, you see, you know, the main character played by Robert De Niro slowly become, well, a mess because of his sustained injuries in boxing over his lifetime. Yeah, Rocky 1's rough around the edges. Rocky 4 is the peak of the movies, in your opinion. And I don't think I've seen Rocky 4. I think, well, maybe I've seen a lot of them on TV. So there's some of them I probably would know it if I saw it again. And be like, oh, that's the one I saw, but I can't remember which ones. Ozzy or Black Sabbath? That is a tough one. That is a tough one. I'm gonna go Ozzy. Black Sabbath was good, but I think on his own he took it. It's a trick. I mean, like, they're both the same. Yes, it is a trick technically, but I'd say like Ozzy's solo career was pretty damn good. So yeah. Never seen Rocky 4 where he fights the Soviet boxer? What kind of American am I, Crunchy? I don't even know how to answer that. Yeah, I haven't seen it. But I have heard about that one. That's actually the one I hear about the most. There is a difference in the music, yeah. Yeah, like I like a good Paranoid, but man, I also love a good Crazy Train, you know? Like, hell, there's so many good songs there. Yeah, White Zombie and Rob Zombie, yeah. There's a Rob Zombie track featuring Ozzy? Really? Ironhead. Whoa! Actually, I didn't know that. I want to check that out. Yeah, I guess I know Rob Zombie better than White Zombie. I think I've heard some of White Zombie and enjoyed it, but I'd really have to form a better opinion about White Zombie to know. Definitely love Rob Zombie. What else am I? Are there any tracks in the first car? I think we found a lot of tracks. These are these tracks. Scooby-Doo or Shaggy? Oh man, that's tough. I mean, Scooby-Doo is lovable, but so is Shaggy in his own way, you know? tough choice. RoboCop 1 or 2? Oh. There's just so many tough decisions. Velma or Daria? I don't know, like, I kind of like the vibes of Daria. Yeah, Daria is just like so much more dry, you know? Very entertaining.
Shoot.
Is it
I was ankle deep in blood. This is my...
James?
I need to look for more
No
evidence.
RoboCop for you
I don't
at
know if
all?
reconstructing
I don't know.
is a good idea.
I'm trying to remember RoboCop 2. I've definitely seen RoboCop 1. Yeah, RoboCop is brutal. I think that's the thing that catches people off guard. How brutal RoboCop could be. Yeah, I remember RoboCop 1 better than 2. So I'd have to go with that one just because I remember it better. So we got tracks going over here. Yeah, you remember not liking it. I mean, it's fair. Like, if it's not the vibe you're looking for, then there's plenty of other things to watch. Okay. Where are the other tracks? Already looked at that stuff. That 90s show or the Big Bang Theory? You know what? I've grown to resent Big Bang Theory a little bit. But I cannot, for the life of me, I don't think I've seen that 90s show yet. I saw some of that 80s show.
She recorded lectures with it.
Big Bang only because 90s show sucks. Yeah, Big Bang Theory is nerd blackface. That's an interesting way to put it. It does feel wrong. And the fact that it is basically made my parents think that's who I am, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. This is wrong. Okay, I can't use any other tools. I can only use the black light. So, we're not finding what we need yet. Corpse was here. OG Batman or 90s plus Batman? I mean, 60s Batman is just ridiculous. And I do love that about 60s Batman. Did you know that Adam West showed up to an orgy dressed up in his Batman costume? And this is actually a fact. He apparently was a big goer of the orgies, in case you didn't know. I mean, maybe I need to be fact-checked on that, but Reddit told me so. Reddit told me that Adam West was a frequent goer of the orgies. And that he showed up in the Batman costume. Doesn't surprise you, yeah. Definitely always been an odd man, but God love him. Yeah, maybe he was onto something, yeah, totally. Okay, so these gotta go around here. Here. James Kara. Jaws or Alien. I really love Jaws, but I do like Alien better. But that's me. I still love Jaws. Oh, Jaws is great. Roger Rabbit or Bugs Bunny? Oh my goodness. That's hard to pick between those. Probably Roger Rabbit. But Bugs Bunny, I mean, who doesn't have a history with Bugs Bunny? They're like... Yeah, I mean, Bugs really has yeah, all that material. You're totally right on that. Yeah, I mean... like, seen everything, man. Somebody please just give me the footprint. Daffy or Donald? That's tough. You know, I'm going Donald. You know, he may not be as irritable. Yeah, you're Daffy all day. I don't know. I think something about Donald wearing like the sailor suit and no pants, that just speaks to me. Oh, what do we got here?
Major firefight here before the derailment. Check where the shooter was.
So I didn't have to find another footprint, even though that's what it told me to do.
Who shot them?
I remember this. I was chasing a guy. A dealer.
Goofy or Goofy?
Was armed. Looks like
On Air or
standing
Face
around
Off?
here
Oh
somewhere.
man. You know what?
already have a
I
lot
gotta
of
give it to
data.
Face Off.
I'm
I
going
love
to
Con Air
reconstruct.
too, though.
James, think again. The reconstructor will
Both
try
great
to use your
movies, but
memories
Face
because
Off
you
is
were
just so
there.
ridiculous.
It'll be
It's so
fine,
ridiculous.
No, you won't.
Wait.
I love it.
James, wait for me. I'll be back in a moment. I have something. I'll explain later.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound like he was having a good time. Does it get any better than grilling and slugging back beers? That is the life. Got it pretty good there, sir. Okay. This us?
The hell? What's going on?
We'll get through this difficult moment together. Can't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
I was chasing a dealer who was running away in the crowd.
Shot up those people.
No!
See, James. The real you.
This crap. You're manipulating me.
Seinfeld are married with children. Oh. There's some good things about Seinfeld. I think it's clever in its own way, and I think it's very iconic, but Married with Children is... I found it more funny. Yeah, I liked Al Bundy, even though he was like... It's about, you know, a really, you know, lowbrow kind of family, and, you know, but there's something about Married with Children, man. There's something about it.
I couldn't kill those messengers. It wasn't me. He overwrites my memories. What does he know about the train? From a synchro test? Is this how he brings out memories?
Get out of my head!
Oh shit. That's not good.
Are you alive? Is that fake blood?
The killer uses your memories against you, like a parasite. Squeezes into gaps left by the desyncs and modifies them.
I don't know. He hacked synchro
Mr.
tests and finds out
Bean
everything.
or Foghorn Leghorn?
Does it
This is a good
somehow.
question as
Run
well.
away from there. Come home and we'll talk about it.
I'll go with
Don't
Mr.
reconstruct
Bean.
any further,
You know what?
understand? I can't be with you
A
now.
legend. Foghorn Leghorn
What?
has his moments,
I'll explain later.
but
My body is in trouble.
I don't know.
Okay, over and out.
Definitely Mr. Bean on that one.
Why do people keep leaving you?
I need to get to the next car.
Okay. What happened in the second car? You say, Foghorn. Okay, I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I know somebody who did karaoke in the Foghorn Leghorn voice. He would just sing songs like that, and that was very novel. Very novel. And a very enjoyable character. No question. Beastie Boys, do not die hard, but you do like Prodigy. I mean, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Prodigy. The Prodigy birthed Young Crunchy's, intense, passion-filled youth. But the Beastie Boys also had their place as well. Yeah. Yeah, the Prodigy was great. Beastie Boys is also great. Not gonna sit here and say Beastie Boys weren't also great. Yeah. Yeah. You like the early Beasties? Yeah, they're good too. Smack Your Bitch Up was basically a Saturday for me. Yeah. I mean, did we sometimes ride around blaring that, even though I'm thinking back today? Was that a good anthem for young men to have? But it was the times. Yeah, that was a hell of a music video, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, really, and the twist at the end too. Yeah. Oh, ew.
What's going on?
What is happening?
Did you know that in the last Rico test I talked about us? I understood that you would never accept my decision. Life ends. Even memories fade away. Nothing else will happen. We tried. I know. We were stupid. That would be wrong. We would be bad people. We really are. Because we're still alive.
BioShock or Dishonored? Another good question.
She would never.
I want to
It's my
replay
own
Dishonored
fears
again. I did
feeding on her
replay
death.
BioShock recently. I was struck by some of the shooting mechanics seem very rough in BioShock compared to what I remember them. But I still love the atmosphere and the vibes of BioShock a lot. But the gameplay in Dishonored, last I played it, it was still very smooth. It was a very smooth playing game. But yeah, that one. Elder Scrolls or Fallout? To me, I think like Elder Scrolls is maybe less distinctive of a universe than Fallout. I take the Fallout universe, though I do, of course, love the Elder Scrolls. You like Dishonored more on your second playthrough, or appreciate it more? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, they're good games. Damn. All right.
Constructing this is going to be Sisyphus work. The difference is Sisyphus tried to cheat death, not to immerse himself in it.
So the whole Sisyphus thing, we're not probably going to complete this game today. We got other plans. Everybody, what are those plans? What are those plans? What plans we got? Well, we're going to be having a little play date. We're going to be playing some Halo number 2. Halo number 2, that's coming up. Coming up very soon. We'll be back on Nobody Wants to Die. Going to be coming up next week, and following that, probably Star Wars Outlaws is just going to be what we be playing. Will we beat it on channel? Maybe, maybe not, depending. No, there will be other releases happening. It's going to be mayhem. You know, the fall season is coming upon us. Cool games to play, lots of things to do. Stranded Deep or The Long Dark. I have played neither of those, actually. Believe it or not. Crazy. But yes, we're gonna be back here at, I'm gonna say 7-ish, 7 p.m. I don't know what my dinner plans are materializing to. Valkyrie was picking something up. Haven't heard about that. But yes, I'm gonna say that we'll be back here at 7 p.m. We're gonna be playing some Halo with Callus. I'll reconnect with Callus on Discord. We'll coordinate on playing. When is 7 p.m.? Let me check. 7 p.m. So it is currently 6:14 p.m. here. So that will be at the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, we will be back. Yes, you should restart TLD. The Long Dark, it's got abbreviations. That means it must be good. I'm gonna have to try that. Good point. Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. apparently. So 2 a.m. if you're in sort of that part of Europe, so that would be like Finland, sort of eastern part of Europe, or like probably 1 a.m. for Western Europe. Yeah, that's the European timings. So we'll be back here around then. But back on this soon. And Wednesday we just voted in. And we're going to be playing Arx Fatalis. So we're going to be playing Arx Fatalis in slot 1 on Wednesday. That starts at around 2 p.m. on Wednesday. Which is like, what? About 6 hours, behind Finland in that respect. So, yeah. About 2 p.m. like past dinner time. Yeah, we'll start Arx Fatalis on Wednesday, and we'll be getting into the game 9, The Last Resort, a adventure game that looks absolutely bonkers. Stay tuned, everybody, but we'll be back here. So let's make sure that everybody knows. Back at 7 p.m. Eastern Time to play Halo 2 with Alice 001, and I will pin that. But for now, everybody, I'm just going to go eat dinner. I won't leave the stream up, but we'll coordinate with Callus. We'll get things set up, and you can expect some multiplayer action. Yes. It'll be cool. See you soon.